What is up, everybody? It's Han here from filmnerdtv, and today we are doing another team match for the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament. Tonight we have Above the Line, which is the team of Drew McWeeny and Sam Levine, taking on the Nerds Watch. I'm going for Nerds Watch to win. I like Ken, and I like Crusher, but another thing is I'm not sure how well Above the Line is going to work well together, so who knows? I mean, Critically Acclaimed did great on their debut, so let's check it out. There we go.
It's bittersweet for you to be here right now.
Yeah.
Bittersweet. Now, you obviously are one of the most beloved competitors that we have in the show now. You just had you debuted your new teammate in Elliot Dewberry.
I did. Wildberries.
I love the Wildberries. I absolutely love you guys.
Yeah.
I think you are an hysterical team. You had a nice run against Wolves of Steel, but unfortunately coming out short.
Yeah.
But you've been here before. You've been in these tournaments before. Anything can happen.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is in all of these team tournaments, I've never fared well.
Not in the teams. No, you've not.
No.
Yeah.
You know, every time I join a team, we seem to be terrible. But I feel like Wildberries is a chance to move forward. But today we've got two healthy competitors. I mean, Above the Line who we've never seen before. Nerds Watch, who they surprise every time out.
Well, the Nerds Watch has really caught on fire here. And Ken Knapsack, who is now a vet of this league, debuted in the 2014 tournament, first match of the 2014 tournament against Katie Sackhoff. And since then, he played in the team tournament with Mike Black. But Rachel Cushing has obviously been a major story in all of the Schmoedown this year. She's a clear frontrunner for Rookie of the Year. She's a triple threat. She's incredible in the Inner Geekdom League. She is a force to be reckoned with in the singles league, and she has shown what she can do in the team league.
She also is a mother of dragons.
She absolutely was. She's done a lot of different things for her entrances. They are 2-1, and they were that close, Josh, that close to taking on the Patriots for the titles at the Collision, but they came up short against MODOK. So this is kind of their redemption. Now, Sam Levine and Drew McWeeny, yes, they are a new team, but they are certainly not new to the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
No, I mean, listen, Drew McWeeny knocked me out pretty hard.
That's
I mean,
right.
I thought going in, I knew it was going to be a tough match, but he is a buzzsaw. He's like that moment in The Happening, terrible movie, but when that
He's the
thresher,
lawnmower.
mower he takes people out. And Sam Levine, listen, he may be incredible at the game, but he has shown weakness a little bit in the movie Trivia Schmoedown, but he is a force to be reckoned with.
Well, the
really
thing is with Sam is you can never sleep on Sam Levine, because Sam Levine's losses, I mean, don't let his record of 3-4 fool you. He has lost to Dan Murrell, Mark Riley, Mark Ellis,
and Clark
Wolf.
Yeah.
Those are all some of the top people in this league.
4 people who've either competed for a championship or won
the championship.
Correct.
So Sam Levine is one of the best in the league, and he took Dan Murrell to the limit here. So so you have Sam Levine paired up with Drew McWeeny on paper.
Yes,
could be devastating, but we've seen on paper supposed to be good before.
Listen, I mean, you put Kevin Durant on the Golden State Warriors and they win a championship. This could be the super team. This could be the big two.
Well, we're gonna see, and there was a lot of nice talk between the two of these teams. Here you go.
The Ultimate Schmoedown movie trivia team competition. This is kind of interesting place for both of us. I've been here before, but that was a long time ago in a different version, Rachel, but you are here for the first time.
Yeah, this is a big deal for me. I mean, the Ultimate Schmoedown, the tournaments are a yearly thing now. They're something that fans look forward to. I love them as a fan, and so now I get to play in my first one.
This team is nothing short of magic happening that it came to be. There were threats that I would be paired up with lots of other people, including Rachel, who we're going up against today, among several others, and for various reasons it just didn't work out. But I knew that it was all leading up to something great, and this right here is something great.
We are here to prove ourselves again, to prove that we still have the resolve, that the Patriots, who are still the champs, I begrudgingly respect them, they're still in our targets.
When I saw the interview that you did with Christian, it was
it was an immediate reaction. It was like, yes, that is the fit that I've been looking for. I think our strengths match. I think the knowledge that we have kind of overlaps in the right ways. And I'm excited to go in there and dominate this tournament now.
This is where we continue on our path. This is where we, pull ourselves up, do a great job. It's not going to be easy. McWeenie, Sam, these guys are tough competitors. It's too bad we had such a tough match for our first match back off of a loss, but that just fuels our fire, I think.
Ken and Rachel, your Nerds Watch, great competitors, good people both, but I don't know, I think luck may be on our side today.
I've watched Sam compete in a lot of different arenas, and he's been successful and tough in every one of them. And Drew McWeenie, the Godfather, may have been an anointed champ too soon, but that just means his time still may be coming. We know what we're up against, but that's what we want. We're here to prove we belong.
A lot of nice words, a lot of determination. Obviously, the Nerds Watch a little soured by the loss at the collision, but they are determined to get back to the Patriots and take on those guys for the championship. And above the line saying essentially the same thing, that they want to prove themselves, that they are going to go in here, work together, work on those strengths, because Sam Levine is really good on the mic. Drew McWeenie never pretends that he wants to be good on the mic. No. He just zips out, plays the game, but he has always said he wants to be with someone who is good on the mic, and together they can fill in the kind of the gaps that they're missing. So this is going to be a very exciting team. Yeah,
like the Godfather, he may not exactly be a man of many words, but the words that he says are usually powerful.
All right, so there you go. There is the tale of the tape. You have the Nerds Watch, Oscar movies. You have Julia Roberts movies just for Ken Knapsack, and wearing cool costumes and being cool. And then you've got above the line. You've got 70s movies, 80s
Funnier
movies,
than you.
action movies, and just being funnier than anyone else in the room. All right, here we go. So are you ready to go, Josh McCool?
I am ready, Christian Arlen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia
schmoedown.
Get that
3
thing.
rounds in the ultimate schmoedown. Introducing first, making their schmoedown team debut, the inglorious one, Sam Levine, the Godfather, Drew McWeenie, above the line.
Blazers, jeans, beards, my goodness. I'll tell you what.
I like the look.
Yeah, they look like writers in a 1985 John Cusack.
Oh yeah,
real
I like
nice.
that. I like that. I mean, the two of these guys, but this is scary of one.
I'll tell you what.
I would be scared at any team sitting next, looking over to Sam Levine and Drew McWeenie. Gotta be
Unbelievable. Yeah.
And their opponents.
There's Roka saying things that aren't true.
He just can't stay face, can he?
Nope.
Representing the Nerds Watch with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat. They are the number 5 ranked contenders, Rachel, the Crusher, Cushing, and the Pit Boss, Ken Knapsack, the Nerds Watch. First,
Coming from
reigning
Castle
Star
Black.
Wars, reigning champion.
They are dressed in
There's
all
the
black.
set. He's all ready. There's the Crusher bringing out the Wolf. Together, a lot of
They're all
respect.
business,
into it.
all business,
Yeah,
these
not,
two.
not a flashy entrance today. More
No.
of just like down to business. Let's get at it. Rachel Cushing. Oh, there's the crush. There's the crush.
yeah, smush
Waiting
it up.
for the crush.
Crush.
Now, I think that what Rachel Cushing has really come into her own. Normally,
Yeah.
remember, she wasn't part of it. She had spotlight. There was nothing to it. And she comes in here. She's very comfortable now.
Yes.
All
she
right.
knows her stuff.
All right, guys, so here's how it's going to work. Round number 1 is going to work like this. Rachel, Ken, are you guys ready?
Ready?
Sam, Drew, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get ready to schmoedown!
Let's do this, Christian.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
Time to go round number 1 here. All right, category of fantasy sci-fi. Which actor plays Zorg in The Fifth Element?
What do you ever think what the 6th element is?
I don't know, but I know that you would know Zorg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Big
love this
5th
song.
element.
Go it, man, go it. Yep. And 5, 4,
Chris Tucker.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Rachel Cushing.
Gary Oldman?
That's correct for 1 point. Drew.
Gary Oldman.
That's correct. Ken.
Gary Oldman.
Correct. Sam.
Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg. Gary Oldman.
There you go. All right, Sam.
Well done.
2-2,
A 5th element
2-2.
fan. All right,
All
next
right.
up, your second question here in the first round, comic book movies. Who directed 2005's Fantastic Four.
It's not a good movie.
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's more entertaining than the recent thing.
Yeah. It's still
Not good.
Too many rocks, too many flames.
I agree. 5, 4,
I got nothing.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Drew.
Tim Story.
That's correct. Ken.
No, I don't have the right answer, but Bryan Singer's not a good director for a lot of things.
Oh, that's fine. Sam Levine.
I thought it was John Rocca, but I just remember he's never done anything.
Oh, yes!
Alrighty, taking shots. Taking shots.
The Inglorious one, laying heat.
All right, Rachel.
Tim Story.
Tim Story.
Oh,
So just
wow,
Rachel and
okay.
Drew get it, but I think Sam wins that round over the outlaw. All right, here we
I
go.
honestly thought Tim's Story was a made-up name.
Next question. Here we go. Horror/thriller. Who plays Jessica Martin, a teacher who gets held hostage in her own home in the 2004 crime thriller Cellular?
Cellular.
You ever
Remember
see
when you
that?
called them cellular phones?
Yeah, you ever get a cellular phone? It's like a Zacamora cellular phone. You remember those
A mobile device.
Mobile. 5,
Jessica
4,
Biel?
3, 2, 1. Ken Knapsack.
This is a horrible category. Uma Thurman's one of my favorite actors.
That is incorrect. All right, Sam Levine.
Oh, Cinderman, where are you going to run to? Kim Basinger.
That's correct.
Wow.
And Rachel.
I said Jennifer Lopez.
That's incorrect. Drew.
I was wrong. It's Jessica Alba.
Oh, so the glorious
man,
one, the only one getting that one.
Chris Evans is magnificent in that film.
4, 3. I think this has been
Pulling
Sam
some real
Levine's second
knowledge from the
cellular
beard.
question
Yeah.
that he's gotten in his career.
Holy jeez.
That's the second question I think Sam
Shockingly,
Levine's gotten.
he still has a landline.
Yeah,
Who
all
knew?
right. Here we go. Next
All
one.
right, comedies. You'll find the character of Stanley Ipkiss in what 1990s comedy?
No.
This is a good 1990.
Woo,
I'm a
absolutely.
big fan. As Ace would say, I'm a big fan.
The Mask.
Huge fan.
I almost
Huge
put
fan.
Liar,
And
Liar, but like
4, 3,
The Mask.
2, 1.
It-
Pens
it's a
down,
Tim Curry
please.
classic.
Sam.
That would be The Mask.
That would be correct.
Correct.
Rachel.
I blanked.
Okay, Drew.
The Mask.
The Mask. And Ken.
Right actor, wrong movie. Liar, liar.
Wow. So above the line,
wow.
taking a
Okay.
3-point lead
This
here
is
over the
big in the
Nerds
second
Watch.
round.
Nerds Watch they're struggling right now, trying to get their game back together. All right, here we go.
Drinking a Red Bull.
Next category here.
It's a long day.
Action adventure. Who plays Dr. Alan Grant, the paleontologist that Hammond invites to help inspect the park in the original Jurassic Park? Cops are not happy with that
Not
question.
happy, mostly because he's made of dinosaur bones.
Right, and he hates
Yeah.
wrestling.
Hates it.
5, 4,
I don't know.
3, 2,
I'm not
1.
good with
Rachel.
actors' names.
Sam Neill.
Correct.
Sam
Drew.
Neill.
Sam Neill.
Correct. Ken.
Sam Neill.
And Sam.
Sam Neill.
All right, there
Yeah,
you go.
there you go. 4
so
for
we got
4.
8-5
I can
here.
feel it. I can
8-5.
see it.
3-point lead for above the line. All right, so
They're really
your
rocking above
next,
the rim
next
there.
question, guys.
All right, in animated, who provided the voice of Mulan in Disney's Mulan?
Say that again.
Mulan.
No, but in Disney's.
Mulan.
Very nice. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down. Pens down, please. Drew.
That would be Ming Na Wei.
That would be correct. Ken.
I never saw it.
Okay. Sam.
She also goes by just being Na.
That is also correct. Rachel.
Said Michelle Yeoh.
Wow, 10-5
Can't believe it.
Wow, this is
above the
becoming-
line is
above the
starting
line.
to tap on those
Shoot.
points, and
They
the
are
Nerds
coming
Watch
in hot.
trying to get themselves together. Okay, here we go. The Oscar movies category. Who played Emperor Marcus Aurelius in Gladiator? One of my favorites of all time.
Of course.
Gladiator.
I'm gonna
Gladiator.
misspell it.
Like as they say in the South. Gladiator.
Is that how they do it?
That's what I would imagine.
Yeah.
It anyway. 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
4, 3,
Completely didn't know how to spell
and
it,
2,
but I know it's Joaquin.
and
Yeah, I'm
1.
wrong.
Ken Knapsack.
Joaquin Phoenix?
That is incorrect. Sam.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Rachel.
Richard Harris.
That's
That's
correct.
correct.
And-
I did the same thing they did. It's Joaquin.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Rachel, break.
That's
breaking
huge
up.
for
That's
Nerds
a
Watch
big
there.
pull.
Wow, wow,
Needed
wow,
that.
wow.
Needed that.
You was listening.
All right.
Yeah.
So, all right, here we go, guys.
And finally, in dramas,
Dramas for your
Dramas.
mama. See the
Come on.
drama for your mama.
who played Michael Keaton's best friend and lawyer Jake in Birdman?
Oh, I like that.
Never seen Birdman.
Birdman. Not to be confused with the Birdmans, my neighbor.
In
growing up.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
They're nice people?
Yeah, Angela and Dave Birdman.
Would you say it on the air if they were?
No, of course, they're very
Okay.
nice people.
5, 4, 3,
I don't know.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Sam.
Is it Zach Galifianakis?
That's correct.
Wow.
Rachel.
Edward Norton.
That's incorrect. Drew.
I did not have it.
Ken.
I couldn't get in time.
Wow, only Sam gets it.
Sam Levine.
11-6,
Last
1-8.
two questions, man.
It was a struggling round for Nerds Watch and above the line, proving that maybe on paper they are as good as they seem. 11-6 here as we get into round number 2. The competitors will get a go to multiple choice. Then it'll answer the question. All right, so above the line, you guys have the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
1 point that first round.
I'll go second.
You're going to go second.
Ooh,
All right, so that,
deferment.
the Nerds Watch will get a chance to go first here. Ken, give it a good spin, please.
Tough for Ken to spin with 94 lanyards around his neck,
Yeah.
but he does
It's a
have
solid
the job.
spin, Ken.
Nerds Watch seem to be a little
nice,
off.
Ken.
Spin
I'll
is
tell
it,
you
man.
what,
Good second
they need a
round.
little energy. They need some.
Yeah.
They need some beyond the wall magic.
They're looking
here.
for Oscars here
They need
for
some
Rachel
dragon
Cushing.
glass.
They're looking for Oscars. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh my goodness!
just avoids opponent's
Yeah.
choice. Rachel Cushing.
70. I would do well in that 70s show, but I wouldn't do
This is
70s
tricky
movie.
because that Drew McQueen, you could take it off the board if
Yes.
you can do well with it.
Yes.
We're going to spin
You're going to
again.
spin
It's a
again.
good call. It's a good call.
Spinning it
Give
again.
it a good spin there, Ken.
Ken's trying to get away from
Not
it.
sure if you can notice by Ken, he's been to over 5,000 Comic Cons. That's
Yeah, he's been to a lot of them.
he's been to somewhere around 5,000.
Those are only the ones around his neck.
Yeah.
27,000.
Oh wow!
Uh-oh.
Who knew?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Spin. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness!
Other side of the wheel. The other side of the wheel.
Doesn't
But
get
it
much
lands,
closer than that.
it lands on classics. It lands on classics.
Wow.
So they avoid opponent's
Listen,
choice here.
But Cushing knows her classics.
She does.
It's
It
tough.
just, I think that the stress is on for the two of them. All right, here we
Yeah,
go, guys.
here we
6
go.
questions in the world of classics. Who plays the title role in the 1955 film Mr. Roberts?
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
We're going to take multiple choice.
Is it A, John Wayne, B, Cary Grant, C, Jack Lemmon, D, Henry Fonda?
Henry
C.
Fonda.
That's correct.
Wow, give him a
Henry Fonda,
point. Give him a
1
point. They're
All right.
crawling back here.
All right, here we
Kristen.
go. In Gone with the Wind, what is the name of the plantation where Scarlett O'Hara grew up and where a
Tara.
There you go. 2 more
There you
points.
go.
All right.
She knows her Gone with the Wind.
Who played the title character in the 1960 historical epic Spartacus?
Kirk Douglas.
2 points. Tie game here.
She said it twice. We'll
Try
give it to
again.
her on the second time around.
All right. In what film does Orson Welles play black market dealer Harry Lime?
Multiple choice.
We're going multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, The Third Man, B, Touch of Evil, C, The Stranger, D, The Magnificent Amberson?
B. Touch of Evil.
Nah, you never will.
Touch of Evil?
That's incorrect. That's correct.
Wow, Drew
Steal
McQueen
by
coming
Drew
in.
McQueen here.
That's the
Big
last
steal.
thing they
That's the
needed.
problem, is that Rachel is very strong, but
She
Drew
is.
just
But
as strong.
classics is tough.
It is. All right, here we go. Next question. What future Hollywood star played 12-year-old Velvet Brown in the 1944 horse racing drama National Velvet?
Elizabeth Taylor.
2 points.
Wow,
Taking their
National
first
Velvet.
lead there. Taking their
As
first
George
lead.
Costanza once said, if I could ensconce myself in velvet, I would.
All right, here we go. This is your last question here. Last question. A streetcar named Desire is set in what city?
Chicago.
New Orleans.
2 points.
Wow,
All right,
there they
so
go.
it's not a bad round there. I mean, they've got a 3 point. They've got a hope. They've got a hope that above the line gets opponent's choice here.
Opponent's choice, but even then, there's not much weakness there in the wheel. Sam might not be able to bench press much, but weakness on the wheel is not translating. Yeah, I'm taking a little shot there. Sam.
All right, here we go. Next,
Press the wheel. Not asking you for a spot anytime soon.
Drew and
All right.
Sam. There's
That's a spin.
That's a spin.
That's a
Drew's
spin.
too strong
That's
anyway.
a spin.
Weak spin is a
I
good
know.
spin. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh,
God.
no.
you,
Landon
man.
Well,
Spinner's
listen.
choice.
Listen, classics are gone.
Yeah, let's go.
You can hear, you can
see
hear
in
the
the
banter.
determinant, yeah.
Now you
Okay.
can see the desperate.
What do you got?
Okay, 70s.
70s.
Wow,
All right.
70s. Okay.
70s movies. All right, here we go, guys. 6 questions.
Was
in
that
the-
Drew McQueen's major in college?
He's pretty good in it.
Yeah.
I think it was against you, and he just
He just
right on the
destroyed.
table. Yeah, all right.
Destroyed.
Here we go, guys. What was the name of the psychotic serial killer in the vigilante crime film Dirty Harry?
The Scorpio.
2 points. 2 points there. 15-14. All right.
The crowd is
Yep.
worried. They're rooting for Nerds Watch.
All right. In Blazing Saddles, what seems to be the last name of everybody in the town of Rockridge?
Johnson.
2 points.
Wow, there they go.
16-15.
man.
All right.
They're conferring, but I feel like they're not even. They're just
They don't. They
speaking
both know it.
without
All
words.
right. What film stars James Brolin, Sam Waterston, and O.J. Simpson as 3 astronauts who are forced to take part in a fake Mars landing.
I even know this
Capricorn 1.
2 more points.
Oh,
My
geez,
goodness,
Pete.
this stun in the crowd here. Stun in the crowd.
Even
All right.
John Roca's impressed.
Yeah. Who played the title character in 1971's Shaft?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Richard Roundtree.
2 more points.
Yes.
Wow, above the
Not a
line.
big fan
Damn
of square
straight.
trees.
They took their lead right back.
Kinda, yeah.
In the 1977 adventure film The Deep, what was the object of everyone's scuba diving underwater search?
There were little vials of morphine.
That is correct. We'll take that. That's the treasure they were looking for. All right, there we go. All right, and your final question. Final question here. So it is now 15-22. They have been destructive in the 70s category.
tough.
Last one. Who directed the 1970s horror classic Suspiria?
Dario Argento.
2 points. All right.
man.
So
Yes.
That was all this money. That one I did not know.
what
Oh my
a
God.
round there.
That is-
9-point lead for
is-
above the line.
This is almost an insurmountable task here. But
Yeah, Nerds
listen,
Watch is going to have a very strong 3rd round here. They have to they've got
All
to
of
hit
them.
all 3 basically in order to at least get a lead.
You know,
All right.
listen, they said the same thing about the Castle Black there when they went against the White Walkers.
Yep. Round number 3 works like this. The competitors will choose 3 numbers. Numbers, please.
We'll go with 9,
9,
3,
3,
and 12.
9, 3,
All multiples of
and
3.
12.
Big
Nerds,
math fans.
Nerds Watch.
7.
7,
8
8.
and 1.
7, 8, and
Yeah.
1. All right, so the Nerds Watch
Interesting choices.
has to hit all 3 or they will lose via TKO here. So their first, they chose number 7. Chose number 7 here, and that would be in the category of rom-coms. Rom-coms. Who would like to take the 2-pointer here?
I'll take it.
All right, Ken. So you are going to have number 7 in rom-coms.
He's a romantic guy.
You have to hit this or above the line will win. Category rom-coms. Who plays business-focused Linus Larrabee in 1995's Sabrina?
Harrison Ford.
For 2 points.
Well done,
2
Ken.
points. All right,
That's
Ken hits it.
He's
Now we
sticking around here.
bounce back to Rachel Cushing. They chose number 8 for their 3-pointer, and that would be 80s movies. 80s movies. All right, Rachel Cushing, name 2 of the 3 actors that played the 3 amigos from the 3 amigos.
Steve Martin. Chevy Chase.
3 points.
There you go.
All right,
They're
so
staying
look at
alive
this.
here,
They're staying
Christian.
alive here, so they have to
staying
hit their
alive.
5-pointer. If they hit their 5-pointer, it will bounce back to above the line, who will then be forced to hit some points on their own. But this is it for the Nerds
Above the line's
Watch
gonna win
in the
anyway.
category of
Even if
dance
they hit their
movies.
5 points.
Yes.
In the category of movie taglines.
Uh-oh.
Movie taglines. Movie taglines. All right, here we go. Here is your 5-point question. What 2007 crime drama had the following tagline? There's more than one way to lose your life to a killer.
There's more than one way to lose your life.
5, 4,
Repeat the question.
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
What 2007 crime drama had the following tagline? There's more than one way to lose your life to a killer.
Attention.
5, 4, 3.
JT is a great guy.
2.
Repeat that question.
All right. What 2007 crime drama had the following tagline? There's more than one way to lose your life to a killer. 5, 4, 3, 2.
We're going to answer Zodiac.
Correct.
Whoa!
25, 24.
Christian.
Stays
Wow.
alive.
Holy
10
cow.
points for the Nerds Watch.
That
what
was
a debate in order to
unbelievable.
get there.
I'll
They
tell you
finally
what,
get there, and
I
now
didn't kill my wife. I don't care. Unbelievable.
All right, now we go to Above the Line, who has a chance to win it just on their 2-pointer here, and they have chosen category number 9, and that would be in the realm of directors. Directors. All right. So who is going to take the 2-pointer?
I'll do that.
Drew is going to take the 2-pointer. All right, here we go. Drew, what MCU director also directed The Rocketeer?
Oh,
Josh
Joe
Whedon.
Johnson.
And your winner!
Way to build the
Ladies and
defense.
gentlemen! Ladies and gentlemen! What MCU director also directed The Rocketeer?
Oh, Joe Johnson.
And your winner!
Way to build the
Ladies and
defense.
gentlemen! The Godfather! Drew McWeedy! The Glorious One, Sam Levine! Above the line! You cannot take it away from Nerds Watch,
no.
though. They didn't go out. They went out fighting.
Holy cow! They had a early 2000s Josh McCouga third round there.
Yeah. Had they listen,
Nailed all three.
Yep.
They did what they had to do in order to try and win. They had a tough first round, even tougher second round when they got 70s.
First round did them in. I think you're gonna hear from Rachel in the interview that there were a couple that she blanked on in the first round that I think that they were down by 5 points. I mean, if you look at it, they would just picked up maybe 3 more points. You're forcing above the line to at least go to the three-pointer. But I think the real story is above the line is the real deal. They are now playing DC movie news, and where Mike Kalinowski gets to try to get a little more revenge here on Drew McWeeny because they're going to meet again in the ring. It's going to be DC movie news against Above the Line.
Woo.
That's a tough fight
Above
for
the
DC
line,
movie news.
Above the line, putting the entire league on blast with that performance. You know, I mean, we knew going in that these guys are going to be formidable, and they proved that today. Now, listen, I will say, if you're watching, they got their strengths. They got their strengths. They got the categories that they're very good at, but that's not to say that they didn't knock it out of the park.
They were incredible. It was an incredible performance. All right, but we've seen teams before that incredible first rounds. How they're going to do in the second round. All right, let's go and talk to Emma Fife, who's with both Above the Line and obviously a very sad Nerds Watch.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with the victorious Above the Line Drew McWeeny, Sam Levine. I think today, finally, we got to see out of you guys what we've been expecting out of both of you as competitors in this league.
Well, it felt good. It was that was the most fun I've had in a match so far, and I think in any of them. So
Absolutely. And that was not as easy as it may have seemed. Ken and Rachel are absolutely two incredible players, and we were both blown away about their 5-point question. Neither of us knew would have gotten that one, and they really went into the tank and pulled it out, and that's no small feat.
I feel like both of you guys have been extremely strong competitors in this league, and yet somehow putting your strengths together was sort of magical.
Well, that was the conversation we had before this, was as we started talking and I realized, oh, okay, so you're strong and I've got this. And just in that first round, it felt like if I didn't know something, Sam did. And so it was a good, I feel like this is the right combination.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say which ones, but there were a few in round 2 that if I weren't sitting next to this man, maybe I wouldn't have gotten right away. I might have needed multiple choice.
Well, I mean, that is the point of the team league, is finding somebody that complements your strengths and brings out the absolute best in you. And I think that that's something we definitely saw from both of you guys today. Did it feel different than competing in the singles? Were you more confident going in? Were you less confident?
With Drew by my side, I'm decidedly more confident.
Well, it was that good feeling of knowing that you had somebody to turn to in those moments, because there have been questions that I've had up there, and this felt like that was no longer the problem. So
Now, as you say, beating the Nerds Watch was no easy task, though you guys maybe made it look kind of easy there. But coming up next, you guys have DC movie news. You're going to be taking on Adam Gertler and Mike Kalinowski, who, Drew, I believe you have faced in the singles before.
I have indeed, and that'll be quite the match. I'm curious to see how this one shakes out.
Are you now having? Speaking of,
I'm not. This is not a crashing. This is not a to bash. I watched it, and that was a phenomenal match, guys. I wasn't sure if that's the way I wanted it to go, to be facing you guys, but Drew, I tell everyone from that first match we had, you're a machine out there. I'm surprised you don't have a belt with you yet, but I've kind of found my stride too, so I am ready to go with this against both of you guys. This is going to be a team match. I wish you guys the best of luck, but I'm looking forward to it. Shall we, boys?
Same thing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, guys. Look forward to it.
keeping it classy, Mike Kalinowski.
I love that this league is full of gentlemen and ladies.
It's true. I mean, not everyone is gentlemen and ladies.
John Roca's still in it, unfortunately, but otherwise, everyone else is very decent.
Listen, John Roca's trying to turn over a new leaf. I was thinking of another team that I hope to see you guys take down sometime in the near future. So, congratulations to both of you gentlemen. I know we're going to be seeing you guys in the singles in this tournament as well.
Yes, and I'd like to know right now if I can phone a friend during my match. No? I'm getting a no on that. All right. No. All right.
I'm getting a no on that.
But I think that you have found the friend that you would want to phone.
I'm going to learn some semaphore and stand on camera.
Congratulations, Sam and Drew. We will be right back with the very sad but still wonderful Nerds Watch. We are back with Team Nerds Watch, Ken Knapsack, Rachel Cushing, who just didn't quite defeat them today.
We knew going in we had a challenge. We're here to prove ourselves. And in my heart, I think we had a good showing. We started a little wonky, and that's happened sometimes. I think the Nerds Watch brand is still strong and still is something here, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think my shadow should block out Rachel's sunshine anymore. I clearly had some big whiffs in the first round that put us as a team behind. And if I'm always on about JTE and Jeff's hubris, I have to also be honest with myself and know that today I really failed my partner, and that's just something you have to face.
You didn't, though, really, because you are the one that had your team avoid getting the TKO. I mean, that 5-point question was clutch.
Well, that's one answer of many, and it was a good game. I'm proud of what we did, but I've seen this woman compete so many times up close, and she's still got the singles tournament. She's still got the.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me. How are you? Good to see you. How are you? Good to see you. I'm so sorry for you. Listen, you're right. You were the weak link, the dark shadow, the heavy load. So why not come over to someplace better? You can excel more than you already are to heights you've never reached. The Misfits has an opening for you. Now, I know, this connection, but think about it. What you've done, what Brienne is doing, what Stacy is doing, we may even talk to you. But, how about it? Just think about that. Enjoy your evening.
Okay, Rachel, yeah.
I feel as though that I need to go find the cure for grayscale, that I need to step aside for a bit. I can't make a decision. You are your own competitor, Rachel, and I believe your future is still bright. Mine is dim and gray right now, and maybe I've just lost my smile. Maybe I need to grab a lightsaber and go swing it in the garage a few times and get my confidence back. But
poor Ken.
I won't tell you what to do, but sometimes bold moves lead to big wins.
Any thoughts on Jay Washington's offer, Rachel?
A lot. Not all that I'm going to be able to go into right now. Like I just said, there's a lot to process with this match. But look, I'm going to say this first and foremost. I wouldn't be in the movie Trivia Schmoedown if it wasn't for Ken. So I am not going to let you fall on your sword completely on this one. I didn't do great in round one. I'm a little mad at myself for that too. I mean, above the line, like I don't know what you're supposed to do against those guys, and I'm really proud that our round 2s and 3s were as good as they were. As far as going forward, like I'm going to, but I've got to pick myself up. I've got to think about the direction that I want to go in. I do want to be in the singles league, and look, I really admire Brienne and Stacy and even Jay. Like they're competitors, and I love what they're doing with their faction. But like right now, I just got to focus on me and the Inner Geekdom, the singles tournament, and and I will forever be this man's friend and grateful for him being my partner as part of the Nerds Watch.
Well, Rachel, you are an intelligent woman, and we all trust that you will make the decision that is best for you. So with the fate of the Nerds Watch hanging in the balance and the future of Rachel Cushing uncertain but definitely happening, we turn it back over to you, Josh and Christian.
As you see, you've got Above the Line. Very excited the way that they played. They had some good categories there. They were talking to about DC movie news and what's going to happen next. And Mike Kalinowski even coming in there and Mike Kalinowski doesn't come in to talk smack. He shook McQueenie's hand and he said, "Let's do it again."
Yeah, you don't talk smack to McQueenie.
Yeah, so there you go. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far there. Sam Levine, Drew McQueenie, the real deal. And you hear Rachel Cushing she's bummed.
Yeah,
she's bummed because she's such a good competitor.
She really is.
And you hear it, and they'll be back. We'll see them again. But Rachel Cushing obviously be back because in just a few weeks we're going to see her in the Ultimate Schmoedown in the singles. We'll see you in the Ultimate Schmoedown in the singles. So there's a lot to come here. But the first round of the tournament, It's over. It's done.
Hell of a first
Now
round.
we're going to have Above the Line is going to play DC Movie News. Top 10 is going to play Blofeld's Cat. The Wolves of Steel going to play Late to the Party. And then Team Action playing Team Trek. That's your round 2. What a round 2 we've got so far. How's your bracket doing? Go ahead, comment, share. What do you think about Above the Line? New champs, or let's see how they do in the second round. I'm going to say, Josh Makuga, we're going to see you in just a little bit.
Absolutely.
Make sure you go to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. Comment, like, share. Check out the Schmoedown Rundown. Full breakdowns on all the matches going on this week, and there have been a ton of them. Thank you guys so much. And now, Josh Makuga with Fantasy Update.
Woo! What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh Cubser, down here. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? It's the good life. Doing a low key fantasy all couch update. Oh, thanks, Cody. You're such a sweetheart. Sweet nectar. Well, it's Above the Line. Really came in hot and took out Nerds Watch. Now, Nerd Watch was on a really hot streak. Okay, this is the last one. I could go for one. Thanks. And so good. Yeah, right now. Okay, yeah. And, the thing about Above the Line is, and Nerds Watch for the most part, they're middle-of-the-road fantasy teams. But I feel like if you're out there and you think to yourself, well, I have Above the Line, maybe I could convince somebody to trade for somebody bigger, perhaps a top 10 or a... there are bigger teams out there that are up to score more points than Above the Line and Nerds Watch, but they have the clout of the name. I would trade for them. They're going to score you between 25 and 30 points a game because they take it all the way to the end. That's the most important part of the Team Schmoedown and fantasy, because you want them scoring all the points. You don't want them TKOing and KOing everybody. It eliminates points, opportunities. Take it to the bank. Go to schmoedown.com. Talk to Frank Janish. That's too much water!
Wow. Above the Line, man. Looking freaking incredible, man. Yeah, 25-24, I believe that was the final score. Ken hitting that Zodiac question for the 5-point was nuts. This was a fun match. Gotta give it up to Above the Line. Love Sam Levine. Love Drew McWeeny. This team is going to be incredible. And now I believe, isn't it Above the Line versus... I'm not sure who they're facing next. They said it before, but... excuse me. But this team Schmoedown tournament has been amazing so far. From upsets to, complete destruction. I'm excited to see, where this all goes, who becomes in the final. I still say it's going to be Wolves of Steel versus top 10. I'm going top 10 to win. That way they can take on the Patriots, get a rematch. But, Wolves of Steel, man, they could go all the way. I mean, if this is going to be Mark's, last run as a team, what a good way to go out than by giving Clark her first title. That's a good story right there. So, I mean, Above the Line, too, brand new team coming in. You got Team Action. You got Team Trek. There's so many good teams. You got Late to the Party. Just so many good teams in this tournament. Alright, guys, so if you enjoyed what you watched, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also, check out my Patreon page. It's patreon.com/filmnerdtv. I'll leave the link in the description of this video. If you guys want, you guys can pay $2 up to $20. You know how Patreon works, different rewards, including a movie watch along night once a month, and the chance for a few of you guys, a few of our Patreon supporters to come onto the WTS and MTS, our trivia shows. So a lot of good rewards. Hope you guys enjoy your day, and let's get ready to schmoedown. Later, guys.